sun don't shine every day. The money don't last when you broke.
I would describe my music as just poetry. You know, it's like journal entries. To me, it's just like pure art, you know, in just music form. I was born in Sacramento, went to school in Sacramento. I never cared if nobody thought I was from the Bay or not, or if Sacramento was the Bay. Who cares? Like, who cares? You don't own anything anyways. You know, how different can the places be? They're like an hour and a half away from each other. You know what I mean? I think it's just as important to be as relatable in this era as it was in any other. I think people need positive perspectives, people need real perspectives, and people need, like, you know, perspectives that they can understand and agree with and maybe use to guide themselves and the people that they're around to, like, I know this is gonna sound cliche, but to like a better tomorrow. You know what I mean? During the, you know, the like election or the race or whatever, my friend Sue was like, you know, if he gets elected, maybe one thing that it'll do positive is like wake people up, you know? And I think that it has, and I think that it doesn't matter how you get up, you know, it just matters that you get up. A lot of my music is autobiographical because I feel like my life, I just have to write, at least I feel like I have to write about it. Not that it needs to be heard, like that I feel like the world needs my story. I definitely feel like there's people in the world that could use it, you know, but it's something that I feel like personally writing is just good for me. Real Person was autobiographical and spoke for a group of people at the same time. That's some progression that I've been wanting to make from the time I was 17, and I think I've lived enough to be able to do it now, to write from other people's shoes. So I want to, you know, do that on the next project. I got maybe 2 or 3 more songs. I need to write like 2 or 3 more nice ones, and then it'll be ready to go, you know? I want to get going with clothes more, but I don't want to get so focused on clothes that I step off the music. But I want to get into the clothes game because I feel like I have a lot of ideas. Coming up, big fashion inspiration, Kanye, Lupe was big, Pharrell was one of my biggest. That was the first pair of Chucks I ever bought because I saw Pharrell in this Chuck Taylor commercial. That was the first pair before I went back to 8th grade. I was like, Mom, can I get a pair of Chucks? And she was like, really? You know what I mean? Because I wasn't asking for no other stuff, no Nikes, nothing like that, no Adidas. So she was like, yeah, hell yeah, man. I see other artists that rock clean shit. Playboy Cardi's one of my biggest inspirations. Uzi's one of my biggest inspirations. Rich the Kid is one of my, there's a lot of rappers that can dress really well. Drake, as much as I don't want to say it, you know, because I think that Drake can dress his ass off. Sometimes I think he does, like that's the reason why I don't want to say it. Because sometimes he wears the gloves in the video and you're like, I don't know about the gloves, you know what I mean? He has those moments where you're like, I don't know. But overall, he's really good. He'd be like, that coat, you know what I mean? Or those boots. All right, so number 1 is Cardi. That's easy. Playboy Cardi is the flyest rapper. Damn, and to be honest, I hate to put 2 very similar, but Travis Scott is number 2. He could dress his ass off and it just exudes through everything he does. And number 3, man, it's gonna be a tough one. Who's my number 3? I might give it to Drizzy, man. I might have to give it to Drake, man, because when I'm Drake is 30? When I'm 30, I would really like to dress like that. 29, 30, I would like to dress like that. He's fly. Beard's good, you know what I mean? I rock with it, it's cool. Get Out was good, I like Get Out though. And I know it's such an easy best film, but it was one of the only films I went to go see in theaters and one of the only ones I actually liked. The responsibility of art is to like make us look at things in a different way. And I give them that on that film. I have to say for sure they executed that so well. Makes you look at so many things in a different way and just laugh at things that used to be taboo. And I applaud artists for that because that is more or less your job. Whether something is, I like it or not, to create conversation and to open my perspective on something is definitely more important, I'd say, than to me to be like, I like that, you know?